That was a fantastic experience, and I'm really glad I did that, and I did enjoy it. It was also quite an emotional day. We left Guernsey mid-afternoon, flew up to Alderney. We then went on up to Southampton, and that's when the celebrations, if you like, started. As we taxied in after landing at Southampton, the fire brigade had arranged to give us a water cannon salute. So we parked on stand. The local BBC were there and they did an interview with me, and there was a lot more interest in what was going on than ever I expected there would be. When we took off, normally what happens is once you're airborne, the air traffic controller in the control tower, who looks after the airfield, hands you over to a radar frequency that is the next air traffic controller you talk to. But rather than just tell me to do that and give me the frequency, he actually had a little speech about how Joey was going to be missed in Southampton, and thank you for serving the route for so many years, and good luck for the last flight back. And I have to say, it did bring a little lump to my throat as he said all that. We then got to Alderney, and it was a similar story again. We had the water cannon salute as we taxied in there. Quite a crowd of people at the airport to meet us, and then it was the final flight itself from Alderney back down to Guernsey. The flight had been fully booked for quite a long time, and one of the nice particular memories for me is we do a thing called Joey certificates, that people that fly on Joey are able to have a certificate signed by the captain. And as a last minute thought, the ground staff said to me, "Oh Dave, you should have a Joey certificate for flying on Joey as the last flight." So they rushed off and got me one, and all the passengers signed it. So rather than the captain signing it for the passengers, there was a Joey certificate for myself signed by all the passengers, which was really nice. Then we landed in Guernsey. Yet again, it was a similar story, but with even larger crowds this time. And we taxied in again. The fire engines were out there giving us the water cannon salute. And we actually came off the runway, went through the water cannon salute in front of the terminal, back onto the runway before finally parking. And it was quite a surreal moment when we finally parked. We'd arranged our two Dorniers, two new Dorniers that we'd got, to be parked on the apron with a space between, and I just came and parked in between the two of them. And once we shut down the engines, the aircraft was completely silent, and all the passengers were just, you know, quite emotional, because they all knew that was the end of the last flight. And as the passengers got off, you know, several of them just came around the front of the aircraft and just like tapping Joey like that on the nose, and it was amazing. It was a lot more interest from the public than I ever expected.